Hi everybody, Deeper Issues Nerdcast. Pablo here. We're at LA Comic Con at the Golden Apple booth. Marc Andreyko with me, writer of the new Violator book. I love the book. It caught me off guard because I'm like, oh, I'm not that huge of a Spawn fan. And then, mind-blowingly amazing story.
Oh, thank you.
It's like almost an origin story of Lucifer overthrowing heaven, Violator almost being a pawn caught up. So you managed to humanize Violator in a way with like all the insecurities that we face as people all the time. How's that approach for Violator just spawn in your mind?
Well, because he's an immortal, I wanted to do and he's been on Earth this whole time, I wanted to do a story exploring him and what did he do in different eras. Sort of like a cross between Zelig and that Woody Allen movie where this guy is in every picture known to man, and a little Forrest Gump and a little Exorcist thrown in. And since Violator's narrating it, he's an unreliable narrator, so this could all be nonsense. So, it's sort of like the Heath Ledger. You want to know how I got these scars? There are many different versions of it, because Alan Moore did a miniseries years ago about Violator that was a completely different origin, but that's...
Wow, so you and Alan Moore, it's pretty good company to be in.
Well, I'm not fit to carry his water, but I was saying that was the last time there was any sort of origin.
Did you visit that Alan Moore comic a little bit? Did you kind of do a little?
I looked at it a little, but it's definitely of the era of the 90s where everything was extreme and blood. And it was just not my cup of tea, even though it was Alan and Alan's great. I was just like, that was just an era of comics that I didn't really connect with. So, I had written Sam and Twitch for a couple of years for Todd a while back, so I pitched him this, and he was like, sure. It was incredibly easy. Yeah. I wish the rest of my career had been as pleasant and professional and easy.
That's awesome. Okay, I am terrible at names.
Peter Kowalski.
Wow, his art, the line works, and obviously the colorist and stuff that you pulled in is...
Well, that's his colorist. That's Peter's regular colorist. I try to, if possible, if the artists have a colorist they like to work with, bring them in. So a lot of these issues will have artists bring their colorists with them.
Okay, so this is 6 issues. Different artists on every issue?
Yep. Yeah. The second team is Kyle Holtz. No exaggeration, and having nothing to do with me, I would not be surprised if this book got a Best Artist nomination for an Eisner, because every single artist is bringing their A game. We got Kevin McGuire doing the 5th issue, David Max doing a variant cover for one of the issues. Third issue is by Jonathan Wayshak, who's a really sort of Sam Keefe meets Ralph Steadman artist I worked with on a book called The Ferryman years ago. So yeah, I'm really happy with it, and we're hopefully going to do a collection of all the art in black and white with none of the word balloons in it, and I'll write commentary, because the art is everybody's bringing their A game. The art is just spectacular. Yeah. You could print this book without any of my dialogue and the book is still worth buying.
What I love about the book too is that even if you are not like super familiar with all the lure behind Spawn and behind Violator, you can still pick up this book.
Back when I was a kid, Jim Shooter used to say about every comic is somebody's first. So you have to make it accessible. And in a lot of superhero comics, that was a lot of, oh, my name is this character, and then a page of that. So I wanted to tell this story and have some Easter eggs in it for Spawn fans, and have it accessible for people that don't read Spawn. And hopefully this will usher them over towards that.
That's what we're all about. We're a gateway comic book podcast. What's in your pull box right now? What comics are you reading?
Oof. I do lots of collections mostly now. I've become that old guy that reads stuff that in expensive collections that I got when I was a kid. I mean, I just spent $125 on a Micronauts omnibus. Okay. And I'm single. How is that possible?
Yeah, you're such a catch with that Micronauts omnibus. Thank you for your time.
Awesome.
I love you.
Love you too, man.
You guys be on the lookout for Violator at your local comic shop. Give it a read. Let us know what you think. Till next time.